Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. You see that's an English video. So some of you asked why I didn't upload some English videos last time on my channel. The problem is to make English videos need more time because English isn't my mother language, so for some videos I have to search out some special words and that's need a lot of time. So please excuse me therefore, but today I have an English video for you. It's an garage tour. I'm here in Rockford Hills at my very luxury apartment, and I would say let's start straight up with this garage tour. So I think that's an only motorcycle garage. Yes. So I only have motorcycles and 3 other cars. Here, for example, this Torno. But I would say here we start at the beginning. That's a Carbon RS. I like this car so much. This motorcycle, sorry, because it's look like a ninja bike and it's very sporty with this red tires and the black carbon on the carrossery. Looks absolutely insanely. It's very simply, but it's look really nice, I think. Yeah, we have here the Tornor. I have to park this car in another garage, I have to say, because it's the wrong place right here. I have to put it into the garage where I have my supercars. And yeah, the paint job right here is on the primary color. We have an hot pink with a perfect sunrise orange, I think, or an yellow, race yellow, or stuff like this. And the secondary color is my blue, as also it's my crew color. That's look very awesome. It's very bright and shiny. Yeah. So the next vehicle we have is the Hakusho. So basically I don't use this vehicle for stunts, therefore I have the Ruffian. But this motorcycle is pretty fast, and when you will come from one place to another place, the Hakusho is perfectly for it because it's very fast and you can drive the corners very fast. And yeah, here the paint job here right there is the primary color is matte black and the secondary color is a crew color. But mostly at motorcycles, paint jobs aren't so importantly because mostly the persons you can't see. So the next place we have the Electro, and the Electro I have because it have this turbo, and I like this motorcycle from the outlook. And at the primary color we have here hot pink, as the secondary color we have crew color. And another reason is why I have this motorcycle, because it's look very like my motorcycle in real life. So I think that's the motorcycle in GTA 5 would look mostly like the KTM Duke 125, and that's my motorcycle in real life. So at the next bike we have the Sanchez. I think every player in GTA Online have this motorcycle because it's a very nice all-rounder. It's pretty fast on the street, you will see. It's a little bit surprised, I have to say, how fast it on the street, but you have to say in the off-road it's much more better. But you can pull very nice wheelies with this vehicle, and yeah, but you have very small tuning parts, I will say. There aren't any tuning parts. Simply, you see, you can't tune the tires. Yeah. So the paint job here is simply my crew color. You can't say something therefore, but I like this crew color. Yeah, let's move up to the next car. We have the Panto, and you see I have two versions of the Panto. This is my version for cruising generally and maybe Panto races and stuff like this. So this is fully upgraded and customized, you see. So the primary color right there is a bursted steel with a pearlescent black, bursted steel with a pearlescent hot pink. And my secondary color is an Yark Gelb. I don't know how exactly it is called. In German it's Taugelb. That's look absolutely insane with the pink tires, I think. Yeah. So before we move to the next vehicle, I have to show you two other vehicles. These are two BMXs. Yeah. As the next car we have another Panto, but it's a special version of the Panto. It's a modded Panto. You see it's having a roof and no bumpers in front of back of the car. So a lot of parts of this vehicle are invisible. I didn't have customized this vehicle any because I was so annoying that I heard that I customized this car on anyway there aren't the invisible parts. Yeah, let's move it up into the next vehicle, which is the Ruffian. So I'm not a motorcycle stunter, but if I try to stunting a little bit with the motorcycle or bump over some little small corners or something like this, I use the Ruffian because I like this motorcycle so much. It's a little bit like the body because they are still same fast, but I like this motorcycle, man. I don't know what exactly and why, but I like the Ruffian so much. So the paint job right there is the new crew color. So this blue here, this very bright blue here, is my old crew color, and this yellow here is my new crew color. Yeah, let's move it up into the next vehicle, which is the Bagger, and that's one of my absolutely favorite motorcycles in the game. It's a really nice chopper, you see it. It's an old Harley Davidson, and I'm absolutely fan of Harley Davidson. So the paint job is here simply an dark matte red, I think, and the secondary color isn't simply black. I customized this motorcycle very crazy. I think a lot of players don't know this vehicle if it is tuning like this, but it's absolutely against the mainstream, and this is because I have this motorcycle. And let's move on up into the next vehicle for this garage, which is the Sovereign, and this vehicle came into the game with the Independence Day update, and I like this game so much because it's in Harley Davidson too. But I think there is only one thing I don't like at this motorcycle, is that you haven't any tuning options. But I like this motorcycle because basically it's the same motorcycle like the Bagger, but it has some special parts like the glass in front of here and the big baggage here on the back. So there is only one player who can get on this motorcycle, only one, not two. But yeah, I would say that was it from this garage tour. So I have to remember if I make another garage tour, but I have to sell a lot of cars and I've get a lot of cars new, so I don't know if I should make another garage tour because I parked some cars and maybe you will see some vehicles twice, and yeah. But it was it for this video. Like if you like the cars and the video, subscribe if you are new, and I'm out and peace.